Hi and welcome to Stepsoft. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of Foxtrot for NDIS. Foxtrot can help you manage your participants, record support notes, manage plans and budgets, run your billing processes, and much more. Let's begin by logging into Foxtrot. Now let's retrieve a participant record and examine it closely. Note that in Foxtrot all contacts, including participants, are created as customer records. To find a participant record, simply start typing in their name in the surname field. The system will automatically present names that match. You can then select one. Alternatively, you can use the Recent Searches drop-down list at the bottom of the page to select from a list of recently viewed records. We've successfully retrieved Ginger Baker's participant record. Now let's take a quick look at the structure of the page before moving on. At the top of the page, we can see the top-level menu, with each menu item being a Foxtrot module. Note also that each customer record is given a unique customer ID, which stays with the person for life. A little further down, we have the click bar. The click bar contains commonly used functions, which you can initiate with a single click. Below the click bar is a general contact and other information panel, which includes up-to-date budget information. The participant's overall budget and funds remaining are always displayed and can be viewed in dollars, in units, or in weeks. Click on the More link to see a detailed breakdown of the budget status of the participant. Towards the middle of the page are a number of tabs. Each tab provides detailed information about the participant. Click on any tab to view and update details of the selected participant. The Summary tab will always be opened by default when you first load the participant record. Further down the page, you can view any custom fields that have been configured for your organization. As the name suggests, custom fields can be defined as needed for your organization. One of Foxtrot's strengths is its ability to be custom configured for each client. Now let's look at some of the other tabs. On the Name tab, you can add name details and one or more alias names. Add one or more addresses on the Address tab, and optionally, assign a purpose for each address. On the Comms tab, you can add multiple phone numbers, email and other internet addresses, and assign a purpose for each. The Groups tab is something we will come back to in another video, but this relates to the Groups module of Foxtrot, where you can create groups of customer records for any purpose, including for sending bulk email and text messages. The Financials tab is where you will find all of the invoices, receipts and other financial transactions either created manually or automatically by the system. The Docs tab is great for uploading documents and other files and attaching them to participant records. It's a very simple to use, but powerful records management module contained within Foxtrot. Now let's look at some of the NDIS specific tabs. The Notes tab is one of the most important tabs for NDIS providers. It is where all support notes are stored against the participant. Support notes are entered by staff in many different ways. Support notes can be entered manually via the click bar, on the Notes tab itself, by a therapist as part of an appointment, or by a support worker attending a rostered shift. The Notes tab provides filtering and display options to help you easily find what you're looking for. Now let's choose one note from the list of notes displayed and expand it to see more detail. The expanded note contains the support note itself, which can be any length. It is worth remembering that support notes can be entered manually or automatically on appointment or shift completion. In this example, the support note was created automatically on completion of a shift by a support worker. Below the support note are some metadata fields which provide a great deal of information about the note, ranging from the type of support provided, who provided the support, the unit price, when the support was provided and for how long. It also shows whether or not the support work has been billed and/or paid. Please note also that Foxtrot caters for capital center costs, group-based supports and travel costs. Click on the down arrow to minimize the selected note. If the note was created automatically from a completed shift, you can see its details by clicking on the shift icon next to the note. Detailed information about the Foxtrot Rostering module is covered in another video. To add new notes, simply click on the Add a Note button, from either the Note tab or from the click bar. On the page that follows, you can enter the support note and all related metadata. When finished, click on Save or Cancel if you wish to abort the note. Notes can become voluminous over time. By default, the list of notes displayed is presented in summary form. To see the full detail of all notes at once, simply click on the Expanded View checkbox. Click on the Metadata checkbox to see when the note was created, who created it, when it was last updated and by whom. This is part of the automatic data audit log that Foxtrot maintains in the background. Click on it again to hide this data. Each support note created also contains important information that will be used in the billing process. Each note is essentially an invoice pro forma, and the details on it will be used to automatically create invoices. This is done via the recurrent billing process, found under the Operations menu. The billing process will be covered in detail in another video, but for now please be aware that support notes and the billing processes are closely linked. The billing process automates and simplifies the process of getting paid from NDIS. It automatically creates an NDIS compliant transaction file, ready for upload to the NDIS portal. It also creates, within Foxtrot, a batch of invoices covering the support period. When payment is eventually received from the NDIS, the remittance file can be uploaded into Foxtrot, and the monies received easily reconciled against matching invoices. If you are using the Appointments module of Foxtrot, the Appointments tab will list all of a participant's scheduled and completed appointments. If you are a therapist, then the Appointments tab will show you a list of your own appointments, which can also be viewed as a calendar. If you are using the Rostering module, the Shifts tab will list rostered and attended shifts for the participant. If you are a support worker, then the Shifts tab will show you a list of your own rostered shifts. The Plans tab is where client and participant NDIS plans are created and managed. Let's take a closer look at the Plans tab. On this tab, you can define the participant's client plan, sometimes referred to as a service agreement or a service booking. Click on Edit to view and edit the header details of the plan. On the page that follows, you can see the start and end dates of the plan, a description, and a review date. Note that you can clone an entire plan from this page. Use cloning to create new plans when the current plan has expired. By cloning a plan, you don't need to re-enter all of the category and item details of the new plan, as they will be carried forward from the previous plan. To view and edit the plan categories, click on the Categories action link. On the page that follows, you will see a list of categories that belong to this plan. You can add new categories or edit existing ones from this page. For this particular plan, we can see that there are 2 categories defined. Let's have a closer look at one of them. On the page that follows, you can record detailed information about the category. Note that the category budget and the amount used against it is also set and/or displayed on this page. When finished, click on Save to save the category details, or Cancel to abort. Now let's have a look at one of the items listed under a category. Each NDIS item comes from the NDIS Price Guide, a copy of which is maintained within Foxtrot. Under the More tab are a number of other tabs, including the Relationships tab, which is used to record relationships between participants and their plan managers, and between participants and other contacts such as doctors and other professionals. So far, we have seen how to interact with an existing participant's record within Foxtrot. Now let's have a look at how to add a new participant. To add a new participant record, simply select the Participant Intake option from the Quick Actions menu. The Participant Intake workflow page will open. Follow each of the 6 steps presented to complete the process. Each step will collect some information about the new participant. At the end of the process, a new participant record will be automatically created in Foxtrot and be ready for use. While you can create customer records and other contacts very easily using other methods, it is recommended you use the participant intake process for adding new participant records. This will ensure that all critical data is collected. It will also enforce a standardized way of entering new participant records into the system. The Quick Actions menu provides access to a number of commonly used functions within Foxtrot. There are many other actions that you can perform via the Quick Actions menu, including adding tasks to the calendar, creating new appointments, and creating new shifts. You can also view the appointments and shifts calendar from the Quick Actions menu. You can also initiate a customer search, record a contact with a client and set reminders, run dashboard reports and for Ozone users, send messages, and share files with them. Once you have started adding support notes into Foxtrot, it won't be long before you will need to bill for the work completed. The Foxtrot billing process is designed to make the billing process simple and fast. Let's take a quick look at it. The billing process, called recurrent billing or R-billing, is found under the Operations menu. The billing process will allow you to generate invoices for any type of participant. Invoices are generated automatically from details recorded in support notes. For agency-managed participants, it will also create an NDIS-compatible export file, which you can then upload to the NDIS portal. For plan and self-managed participants, it will send the invoice to them via email. Running the billing process is quick and easy. It can typically be completed in a few minutes. Simply follow the steps outlined on the R-billing page. Once payments are received, they can be processed within Foxtrot. You can also move invoices and receipts to your accounting system via the MYOB or Xero interface. Now let's have a look at some of the powerful reporting and export features of Foxtrot. From the General Reports menu, you will find a number of standard reports. New and custom reports can also be created on request. In this example, we are going to select from one of the dashboard reports. Foxtrot integrates with Microsoft Power BI to provide powerful business intelligence capability within Foxtrot. Dashboard reports are presented visually and are dynamic. You can click on report elements to filter the visible report data. There are many other standard reports within Foxtrot, such as the debtors aging report, for example. General exports are similar to general reports, except that general exports will create an export file that you can download from Foxtrot and open in another application, such as Microsoft Excel. There are a large number of standard exports within Foxtrot. However, custom exports can be created on request. Well, we have come to the end of this presentation. There are many other great features in Foxtrot that are covered in other promotional and training videos. Please contact Stepsoft directly if you would like to set up an online demonstration of the system. Contact details are provided at the end of this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.